I can't do any sort of cheery intro for this because I didn't want to make this video today. Heck, I didn't want to make this video ever. I thought I was done talking about this situation, close the book on it, and we could all move on. I had a really fun video planned for today, but unfortunately, that's gonna have to be delayed because as much as I wish I didn't have to discuss this ever again, I feel like if I don't address this, there's still some huge weight on my shoulders that I just can't shake off, and I cannot, in good conscience, not talk about this. When I posted my 2 videos about the situation with KevinKool, what he did, and why he was fired back in 2015 from his position as Hypixel staff manager, I could not have predicted just how much attention these videos would get. It was surprising, but I'm glad I could get the truth out there for so many people who weren't aware of what actually happened and wanted to hear the full story, because very little had been said about it by then. And while the majority of responses were very supportive, when you have something that's noticed by thousands and thousands of people, there's bound to be some mixed reactions. Which I guess I should have expected since Kevin had quite a lot of fans back in the day. After all, he was an admin on one of the most popular Minecraft servers, he was very active in the community, and regularly hosted his God games and other special events. A lot of people thought he was a great guy, that he could never do anything like what he was being accused of. And the sad thing is, that's exactly what predators do. It's called grooming. They make themselves seem so great. They make you want to be their friend. They gain your trust to lure people in so no one can ever question it or raise objections because this person is just so awesome and just an undeniably wonderful person. So I get it. Some people may still have their rose-colored glasses on and retain some doubt even after watching my videos. While I did show many screenshots from my Skype conversations with Kevin, which was some of the more minor stuff he did overall, but still incredibly weird, a lot of our interactions where he was the most creepy took place over voice chat, and I didn't think to record those, and obviously I was not going to be posting messages that I received from other people telling me about their experiences with Kevin. So because of this, I did get a few comments from people who were skeptical or still doubting because, oh, he just seems so nice. Though to be fair, everyone is entitled to have their opinion. It's a completely stupid opinion, but still an opinion nonetheless. The worst ones, though, were people who accepted the things he did as absolute truth, did not doubt what I was saying at all, yet they still defended him. Even on my second video, where I had more information by then of the awful things he did, some involving minors, you should forgive him. He made a mistake. He apologized. Just no. This grown-ass man, nearly 30 years old at the time, was exploiting and manipulating not just his own adult staff members, that's bad enough, but teenagers, people who are legally still children, for pictures for his own sick, twisted pleasure. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand how anyone could possibly think this is okay. He is a literal pedophile, and people are still defending him. Certain individuals even made the extremely poor decision to not keep their nonsense to the comment section and instead wanted to make videos on their own channels to spread the message to as many people as possible that Kevin did nothing wrong. Let's have a look at a couple of them right now.
Make this quick and fast and get off here really quick. KevinKool, now known as a pervert, pedophile, and a guy that preys on girls. Not cool, not true at all. A girl named Ali MCC, former moderator on the Hypixel network, now says that KevinKool preyed on girls that were on the staff team with some proof, quotes there, proof, some air quotes proof, that says that he is. Now, I'm gonna prove this all on. So first claim that he preys on girls. Totally false. He does not. Okay, so he preys on girls. Alright, so first thing, why did he accept more girls than boys? He legit said he wanted to make it more diverse, which I think is fair. Some people might think it's unfair because you kind of, yeah. But guess what? Whatever. That's the only thing you can really get him for, and I still think it's fair. Second thing, no, he did not prey on girls. For example, in one of Ali MC's videos called Craziest Helper Ever Demoted After 36 Hours, Kevin, or as she refers to as K in the video, demotes a girl after 36 hours. Alright, so I'm going to show some subtitles. And so the other girl that he demoted after 36 hours was called Allie, not Allie MC, but the other Allie. A girl. If he were to play on girls, he wouldn't demote a girl that fast. So it's very unlikely that I did that. Second thing, he did not ask for it. So she made clear, and she said this, he did not ask for any pictures of the genitals or any private parts of the females. They asked for, Kevin asked for a tattoo once to show her the tattoos, but that's probably because he is curious. Now, I've been here for 2 minutes. I've dismissed all the claims. I'm not sure if there's another claim. Pretty sure there's not. Oh, another thing. Again, there's another. She also claimed that Kevin once did this thing where he ratted her out to someone and all that stuff. Why would he rat her out if he wanted to be kind with her, feel affection, be sexual with her? Why would he do something to anger her which could make her not do that? It makes absolutely no sense. I'm done with this. This has been 2 minutes. This is 2 minutes, 30 seconds. That's 2 minutes and 30 seconds too long. I'm done with this. KevinKool's not a predator, pervert, or whatever. I'm leaving. Bye. So a lot of people have questioned on my last video, dismissing claims. So, first, at 55 seconds, someone said, when I say he didn't prey on girls, he said that's not a fact, that's opinion, which makes no sense. Someone preying on girls is not an opinion, it's a fact. For example, if someone exploiting girls is not an opinion. Someone exploiting girls either happens or doesn't happen. Then he said he didn't understand 126 to 157. So I was like, what don't you explain? He's like, I don't understand what you're saying. So I'm like, so why would he demote a girl that fast if he was exploiting girls? Well, he would try and that doesn't make sense. So that's all I got. Then he said, I don't really have any proof of him not preying on girls, which is like, that's like saying you have no proof that someone didn't murder a person. They didn't. There's no proof that they did it. And so then there's another one saying, so he demoted the other Ellie because he was crazy and he ratted out Ellie MCC because, as he said in chat history, that he didn't want to cause anyone trouble with his sister. So, the other Ellie was very talkative, but if he was preying on girls, wouldn't he have, why would he wouldn't have demoted her that fast? And why would he make the report if it caused trouble? Then the person said, he demoted them because she was annoying. He didn't make the report, but it was his idea to do it, and he shifted blame so that he wouldn't have any trouble with his sister. And so, first of all, why would he imply or poke at the idea of making a report if it caused trouble with his sister? And again, even if the other Ellie was annoying, if Kevin was trying to exploit the staff, he wouldn't dismiss someone that fast. And even if she didn't say it, she implied that he was exploiting girls. And then the person was like, he poked at their idea because of the current staff team, which was taking place, and was getting tired of her, whatever. And then, like, he didn't exploit all girls, he did to some girls, and do you just not believe the chat log? Says it's proof in the chat log. I'm like, okay, so he wouldn't have poked at the idea of doing that because if he was exploiting girls, even if the staff just like that, he wouldn't do it if he was exploiting girls. He would do it if he wasn't exploiting girls. He wouldn't have done it if he was exploiting girls. I've never claimed I exploited all the girls, but it's unlikely he wouldn't do it to her if he was exploiting girls in general. And I'm not saying I don't believe in the chat logs. I'm just confused on what the proof is in there you want me to see. If there is, please point it out. Then I got a message saying, I'm done with you. Allie, you have a closed mind. Allie was there, you were not, so you don't mean anything. I'm very open-minded. I've disproved all the information, therefore cannot believe it. Many people have been in situations and lied. I assume that's what's happening here. You don't have to keep on going with me. I just want to get my point out there. So, if you have any other questions, you can absolutely ask me / tell me. Just leave them in the comments. I'm going to disable comments for that video and post all your new questions in this video. Thanks.
There is definitely a lot to unpack here. These videos are clearly all over the place, and he contradicts himself quite a bit, completely ignoring all the screenshots of proof I included in my video, but let's start with a statement that because Kevin demoted a female staff member, that proves without a doubt that he wasn't preying on anyone else. Like, do I really have to explain why this is a completely ridiculous claim? Preying on others isn't an all-or-nothing concept. The fact that he didn't go after one person does not mean all other claims of him being inappropriate with people are false. In fact, predators are often very picky about who they choose to go after, who is going to be an easy target. Like for me, for example, he didn't try anything with me until after I had ended a long-term relationship, so obviously at that point, I was in a very vulnerable place, and at the time, it was easy for him to manipulate me and coerce me into doing whatever the hell he wanted. And while he didn't ask for naked pictures from me, that doesn't mean he didn't ask that of other girls. As I said in the second video, once the first one was posted, there were so many people coming to me to tell me of their experiences with Kevin, and it was so much worse than I had initially thought when making the first video, and even more after the second. This person also claims that because Kevin tried to throw me under the bus and blame me for something with another staff member proves that I'm lying. Like, no, that's not how that works. And if anything, that further proves my point because he was trying to play both sides. He was taking advantage of both of us and to stay friendly and get what he wanted. Since when I called him out for it in our Skype chat, he immediately downplayed it and acting like my best friend, and that the other staff member was the terrible one because she was calling me names and shit. He wanted to seem like the nice guy to everyone, so he said whatever he had to keep it that way. He took advantage of so many people, including myself and even children, without getting into any sort of trouble besides losing his job and having his name completely purged from the Hypixel server. He got off so easy. No legal consequences or anything for collecting inappropriate pictures of minors that he manipulated and bribed and coerced. So yeah, I'm angry that I still have to go on about this. I can deal with hate comments, mindless insults on my videos, calling me names, telling me to kill myself, whatever. That doesn't matter to me. But this is what really gets under my skin and bothers me so much. I get it, this kid making these videos might be a troll or trying to get attention, or maybe he's just young and doesn't know better. I understand that. But he and every other idiotic moron commenting on my videos trying to defend a literal pedophile is old enough to know that situations like this anywhere on the internet or in the real world are very serious. And you shouldn't be speaking on things like this if you obviously don't know anything about it. You especially shouldn't be dismissing someone's claims just because you think the person being accused is a stand-up individual. And you especially shouldn't make excuses for them. Act like this sort of behavior is normal, or that it's just a simple mistake, because it's not. And that's a very dangerous message to put out to every young impressionable viewer who sees this. And it would break my heart so much if someone got themselves into a bad situation because some idiot made them think this shit was okay. I don't give a shit if he apologized. I don't care if people hate him or if he feels bad, because I guarantee he doesn't feel even an ounce of what his victims dealt with in the aftermath of this bullshit. Anyone can be a predator, especially people in power with notoriety, because it's often easy for them to get away with it thanks to dumbasses like these people. I know there's gonna be some more ignorant, brainless imbeciles in this comment section saying, "Oh, that was in the past. He made a mistake. You're just bullying him and need to forgive him." Taking advantage of young girls for your own sexual desires and traumatizing them mentally and emotionally is not a mistake. I do not forgive pedophiles. Period. Whew, so, this got a lot more ranty than I had intended, so sorry if this got a little intense, but like I said, this is a very serious situation that happened, and I felt like I needed to address some of the more ignorant and negative responses to my previous videos about Kevin. I promise this will be the last time I make a video on it. It's not a fun topic. I know I didn't even want to make this video, so anyone who leaves more obnoxious comments like that will be immediately blocked. I'm not dealing with trashy people defending a predator anymore. I just don't have the energy for it, and I want my channel to be a nice environment where we can all have a fun time. So thank you everyone very much for watching. If you made it through this video, I appreciate you so much. I've got some awesome stuff coming to my channel very soon that will be much better than this, I promise. I have animated story times, movie Mondays, all kinds of fun stuff, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Please be safe out there, guys. I love you all so much. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!